Good evening. My name is David Knaap, and I am the XtremIO sales specialist covering Eastern Canada, and I gladly accept the challenge from Matt Hickey to become Gen4 certified with the beautiful city of Montreal behind me. So now let's begin. At the end of 2014, Wikibon released an article on the evolution of all-flash arrays. In the article, they state that the only path to an all-flash data center is to leverage a Gen 4 all-flash array. Now, to understand what that means, it's really important to understand phases 1 to 3. So phase 1 was about the traditional array that was initially built for spinning disk, the fastest of which was a 15K drive. Now, to get around this, EMC pioneered disk tiering in the Symmetrix and VNX product families, which added a tier solid state to disk. The theory behind this was that only a small portion of applications require high performance, so why not leverage both solid state and magnetic media with some intelligence behind it. It was a great solution due to the extremely high cost of solid state media, but added significant architectural challenges which opened the door to Gen 2 players. Now, in Gen 2, players like Tegail, Nimble, Tintry took the concept of tiering and simplified it, not really bringing anything new to the table. If anything, it was a step back in terms of architecture, since these systems are all dual controller active passive architectures. They really focused on niche use cases with entry-level solutions and inconsistent performance. You're as slow as your slowest part, and their slowest part was a 15K drive. That's where Gen 3 players come in, and these are the all-flash players. But this is also what I call the generation of compromise, where they forced customers to choose between either performance or efficiency. On the performance side, you have the violins and the Texas memory arrays with their promise of low latency and high IOPS, which they do fulfill. However, it comes at the cost of efficiency. They end up filling a small niche within the data center due to the lack of any proper data services, limiting their ability for any terms of mass consolidation. And for the companies that tout efficiency like Nimbus, Whiptail, Pure, their tagline is all flash at a better TCO than that of spinning disk with performance that is good enough. But what if good enough isn't good enough? These systems are built with active passive architectures with inconsistent latency that can spike up to 30, 40, 50 milliseconds, and that's not what I call good enough. You might as well just buy a tiered storage system where the performance is at least going to be predictable. Now we get to Gen 4, XtremIO, EMC's fastest growing product in history. Not only its history, but in the history of IT. $1.2 billion run rate, an all-flash array that doesn't force you to compromise, with its always inline deduplication and compression, consistent sub-millisecond performance, an all-flash array that allows you to consolidate all of your workloads and to fully benefit from the flash in your data center. My name is David Knaap, and I am now Gen 4 certified and very cold. I now challenge Michael Sharon and his leadership team, as well as Rob Lunny, to take this Gen 4 certification challenge. Thank you.